Hey guys, how we doing? So it's Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back another YouTube video. So we'll get straight into Bitcoin on the daily. We've got a few things to talk about in terms of TA. Then I've got a few little stories to show you to do with XRP and to do with the American debt ceiling. So we'll just start with Bitcoin TA. We'll start from the all-time high. Obviously, we had this first capitulation event back in April, May. The retracement, in April, then retracement in May, and then another further capitulation in May, and then a consolidation period. We bounced out of this, and we reclaimed the moving averages. And since we've reclaimed them, we've basically been on an uptrend. Obviously, we had this other capitulation event here, and some extra China food. There was China food in here, and then they think it's just weird though, like how we don't get China food in here on the way up, we get it like here and like here when we're already on the way down. That's what I'm saying. China buying the dip. And then we start to reaccumulate, start to push back up. We bounce off this descending trend line. We come down, we test the 50-day, we lose the 50-day, we start using the 200-day support. This is on the daily, by the way. And then we push out. As soon as we break out above the 50-day, we get a nice break up towards the previous swing high. And then we bounce off this Fibonacci retracement level here, which is the 2.618 on the larger time frame, and that's on the time frame of the all-time high being down here. So this Fibonacci retracement level here. I'll show you what I'm just to show you what I'm seeing. So we bounce nicely off that. We push up. We get the break above the descending trend line, and then we have a nice clean break of the 618, and then a clean break of the 702. And the daily candle close on the 702. Nice high push. We had a massive push for these last few days, and then we had a bit of a consolidation yesterday. We did actually have a red candle close below the 702, but today we're looking for that green engulfing candle. So we are looking quite nice so far in the daily. I'll take you down into the hourly to show you what's going on. The only thing that doesn't really bother me anymore, because the volume's low, but I think there's like less supply on exchanges. So I want to have a look. Actually, I'm going to look into Google Trends as well. I haven't looked at that for a while. We'll have a look in this video. Just have a look what's going on there. So basically, as you can see, we're using these moving averages, we're touching the moving average, so we get overextended, we come back down, or consolidate, we touch the moving average, push off again, come down, and then we touch this descending trend line, pushed off, and now we come down, we basically touch the moving averages again and looking for another push. So the next target for me is this 57,200, 100 sort of level. We have had a decent push this morning, and we've come back down. What you want to be doing, every single time you see a push like this, what you want to do is you want to have the push, come down, test the top of the last push using that, turning that into support, and then push again, come down, test this as support. So what you want to be making patterns like kind of like we are now. So you make this push here, you come down, you use this as support, and you make this push here, you come down. What you want to be doing there though is using this as support, or because we've got the 50-day coming up, because we consolidated very well and we're using that 702 as support, that's also alright. And then the 50-day comes up, traps us between the 702, so you can't go sideways anymore, or we would lose support. The 50-day comes up and it pushes us, it traps us between the 702 and the 50-day moving average. So we had this consolidation, we're getting trapped, so we've got to push up, and then what we're going to do is come down, use this level of support like I'm saying here, and then we look for another push like up to here, use this level of support, or as I was saying, if you consolidate, wait for the 50-day to come up, trap you between, and boom, another breakout there. That's what you're going to be looking at for the healthy steps towards the upside. They're the sort of things that you want to be seeing. I just want to have a quick look now actually on Google Trends. Google Trends. I'll show you how to do it, so just so you guys know what I look for. So if you go into Google Trends like this, you search for the term crypto, go for cryptocurrency, have a look how interested people are in crypto at the minute. So this is just in the UK obviously, but look, so we're on 25% of what the all-time high was. The all-time high was there in May the 9th, and if you have a look where May the 9th correlates in terms of charts and where we were price action wise, you're actually going to be shocked by this. Oh, that's still on the pen, so my bad. I bet this is May the 9th here, look at that. May the 9th, absolute, not the pinnacle, this is the pinnacle, 14th of April, which is around here. So we're at 78%, and then we had a little bit of a dip in price, and then everyone got back interested into it. We had some big green candles. We had Tesla, and then we had the Saturday Night Live, Elon Musk show. I think that was about May the 8th, May the 9th. Absolute top of this bull run for cryptocurrency, what people were looking for. And we'll have a look worldwide as well, because that's obviously important. And you can see we're at 35% worldwide of what this highest price ever was. So that's why there's no volume. And I really think we'll start to see a big explosion once we start to get maybe above towards all-time highs again. We'll see this Google Trends really start to pick up, and that's how you know we're going up towards, or coming up towards a high when the masses are getting involved in cryptocurrency. Although obviously, like now, if you're still involved in this, you're still watching these videos, you're going to be thinking, oh, everyone knows about crypto. I'll tell you now that they don't. When you see this number start to increase, that's when you'll see the prices start to really take off, and you also know that we are coming towards the end of that cycle, or at least looking towards a correction, because this is what happens in the cryptocurrency markets, is we cycle money from basically the long-term hodlers, or the new people come in and the long-term hodlers take their money. That is essentially what happens. As bad as that sounds, it's what happens in market rotation, it's what happens in stocks and shares, it's what happens in crypto. So yeah, just a nice indicator there to keep your eye on. If you are watching these videos, there's some nice information there for you. People don't really know that and don't really like to talk about it, because it's kind of like, well, it seems wrong or morally wrong, but it's not. Like, it just is what it is. People are going to do it whether you know about it or not. So Ethereum looking nice, not gonna lie. My next target is here. It's a 786. Is that right? Just presume that's a 786. Yep, 786. Next target, which is at the $3,800, and then the next target above that is 4,000, and then we've got the all-time highs at 4,300. So they're the three targets that you're looking for now. We do want the daily candle close above the 702, which we've got. If we get this today, I think we'll be looking at a great continuation tomorrow up towards 786. Maybe not tomorrow, but just in the next few days. There are things to keep your eye on. So XRP again, I like I said yesterday, I think this is about to explode. I really, really do. And I know that people talk about things like this all the time, but I've never been more like in anticipation of an explosion for anything. I honestly think this is about to melt your face. I know that all year I've been saying towards the end of the year I'm looking for XRP. XRP is my biggest holding, and it really is. And maybe you think I'm biased on it, maybe I am. But I honestly think everything to me is pointing towards an absolute rocket ship here. So keep your eye on that. If we break above this consolidation level here, oh my goodness, I think we're going to see fireworks. And when I say fireworks, I'm thinking between $3 and $4.50 off the first impulsive wave. Obviously, we could have corrective waves, so we could look at something like this. Obviously, we could come into here and maybe down again, and then up to maybe their 190, down maybe to the top of the 139, and then really bang. As soon as we get above this level, sorry, that level there, and then above this level, they're the two things that I'm really looking for an explosion here. I am targeting between $3 and the $4.50 range. I honestly think that we're going to hit and we're going to land in somewhere around there. If we break this all-time high, guys, we're looking nice. And like I said in the previous video, we're forming this nice pattern here. If we form that to the all-time high, probably have a consolidation down, maybe all the way down to 190. Maybe nice little cup and handle again, and boom, we're off again. We're literally off to the races. As soon as we break these supports, these resistances, guys, we're off to the race. Look how much space we've got on the RSI. That's on the daily. I'll show you on the weekly as well. How much space we've got. We're coiling up. Look at that. God, it makes me feel excited to be an XRP holder at this point, honestly. It's just looking nice on every single chart you look at. Every hourly, 4 hourly. It's just looking good. Let's have a quick look at the total market cap. So total market cap, we are really challenging. It's just the previous all-time high. Wow. No, it's not. It's not. Do I tell a lie there? Yes, I do. Pretty sure. Yep. But it is the recent swing high, so it's nice to be challenging that already. It's not even been that long since we've come down from there. So we're only looking at like the space of 33 days. We've had a nice deep correction and back out again. And we're looking up to challenge the all-time high, which is actually here. I know the wicks go higher, but it's only because on the daily the wicks aren't that accurate, which is just a bit strange for something that TradingView does. So keep your mind on that if you're ever trying to draw some accurate charts. And the altcoin market cap, again, we've broken this recent swing high. We're looking to target this swing high here, and then obviously the all-time high. So we're looking at towards the 1397 to the 1412, 1418. They're the next targets. And we're just going to get into a few XRP stories now. I hope that's fine for your TA for the day, guys. Phantom's really been ripping. Like, if anyone holds Phantom, like, congrats. Like, I did have some leverage trades on here, but I cashed them out here, so did like miss out a little bit. I mean, well, not a little bit. I missed out on a huge pump, but it is what it is. You can't get them all, so never kick yourself if you take profits. That's what I'm going to say to you guys. And let's have a look at these. So I want to say This first one's from Wrath Economan. Thank you for this. I just don't want to claim anything that it's not. I've not found it. I found it on Twitter. He found it. It says Ripple Analysis NFT Creator Fund, which we've talked about, $250 million, in collaboration with Mintable, Mint NFT, VSA partners. And that same day, SBI Holdings acquired SmartApp, renamed it SBI NFT, and partnering with Starburn for NFT for art auctions. So SBI Holdings, as we know, are an initial Ripple investor, with Yoshitaka Kitao very active on Twitter. So he actually tweeted this, and it basically just says that, I think it's a bit weird that the same day or the day after XRP announced their NFT fund, SBI bought an NFT company. I just thought it was something to show you guys. In our view, the high affinity with art exchanges and esports, we have considered entering the NFT business for a long time. So they're going to try and tie in esports with their NFTs, basically, is what's going to happen there. Another thing that happened recently is this Ripple Developer Studio XRP Labs promotes offline payments for XRP Ledger assets via proof of payments XPOP. So basically, the Ripple devs are creating a payment method that you can use offline with XRP, which I think this is a massive step forward for both cryptocurrency and XRP itself. And finally, we thought it was going to happen. It has happened, but they are just kicking the can down the road. Will they do anything extra in December? Who knows? But the Senate approved short-term deal to raise debt ceiling and avert economic crisis. Agreement would extend US borrowing authority into December, but larger disputes still remain. So we've had the US, the 50 to 48 vote, very close. Senators agreed to increase the borrowing limit by $480 billion, sufficient to prevent the US government from defaulting by keeping the debt payments up until the 3rd of December. The bill will now go to the House. Vote is expected to pass. It's not passed yet, but we are looking at that to happen. I did say this would happen. Didn't think we were quite ready for it yet. I think we might even get an extra month in December to put us into next year, and then I think we'll see something not ideal next year, and they're going to have to sort it out in some way. But I think at that point, people might start running back towards the dollar, or they might run away from stocks and shares. They might actually run into crypto. So we'll have to see. This is where I say, will there be an extended cycle? Will we see a massive blow off top? Or are we just going to see that $70,000 to $100,000 Bitcoin? We'll know more when we get to December time. But until then, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. And remember, if you need your crypto taxes doing, have a look at cryptotaxcalculator.io. They are linked in my bio. And if you use discount code CryptoInsightUK20, you get 20% off on your yearly fee, which is only like 40 quid anyway, but they'll sort out all your taxes basically. So yeah, very good. And I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you on Monday. Peace up, A-Town down, as I should say.